Welcome back Sky Talk, football fans. We have a major update today that has sent shockwaves through FC Barcelona and rocked fans across Europe. Revolving Light Bayern Munich's honorary president has just revealed explosive behind-the-scenes details about Nico Williams' shocking decision to snub Barca, and how new Barcelona manager Hansi Flick and the club reacted. Grab your popcorn, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more breaking football updates, because this one is big. Let's dive right into it. Background context. Pushpin. For those who've been following this transfer saga, Nico Williams has been one of the hottest names in Europe this summer. After a sensational season with Athletic Club and an electrifying Euro 2024 campaign with Spain, he was at the top of Barcelona's wishlist. Barca fans were dreaming of a future front three of Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, and Pedri pulling the strings. It looked like a done deal, or at least very close. The media buzzed with reports. His release clause, around €58 million. Affordable for a club like Barca, even with their financial constraints. Or so we thought. And let's not forget, Hansi Flick had reportedly made Nico a priority signing after taking the reins from Xavi. The former Bayern and Germany boss saw Nico as a key piece in his high-pressing, direct attacking system. The snub. Fire. But here's where the story takes a dramatic turn. Out of nowhere, RAC1 reported that Barcelona found out about Nico Williams' contract renewal on social media. Flushed, yes, you heard that right. Nico renewed his deal with Athletic Club until 2027, with an improved salary and even more control over his future, without informing Barca beforehand. That move left the club absolutely blindsided. Barca's sporting director Deco and even Hansi Flick were reportedly left stunned. They believed they were still in the race. Internal talks were ongoing. And yet, Nico and his camp had already made their move. Bayern honorary president speaks. Speaking head. And now, into the spotlight steps Uli Hoeneß, Bayern Munich's honorary president, and a man who knows Hansi Flick better than almost anyone in world football. In a new interview that's now circulating across German and Spanish media, Hoeneß opened up about Flick's transition to Barcelona and what really went down after the Nico Williams decision. Hoeneß said, quote, "Greater than, Hansi is someone who likes to work with serious, straightforward people. When a player makes promises or leads you on, and then changes his mind without communication, it's something that deeply disappoints him." He went on to say that Hansi Flick was counting on Nico as one of the key figures to build around, and that the way the snub happened, not the decision itself, left a bad taste. Hoeneß added, "Greater than, at Barcelona, emotions run high. But in this case, it wasn't just emotional, it was a shock. The club had made space for him, planned tactics around him, and even cleared some salaries in anticipation. And then, nothing. Wow. That adds a whole new layer to this story. Barca's internal frustration. Look of triumph. From inside the Barca camp, there's growing frustration, not just about missing out on Nico, but how poorly the club was kept in the loop. Barcelona's board reportedly feels that Nico's representatives used the club to pressure Athletic Club into offering a better deal. A classic tactic in football, sure, but it doesn't make it any less painful when it happens to you. Flick is said to have taken this personally. He had even reviewed footage, tactical data, and prepared a player development plan for Nico's integration. Now, all that is out the window. What's next for Barca? Anti-clockwise arrows. So what's next for Barca? Where do they go from here? Well, the transfer market is still open. And while Nico Williams was seen as the ideal winger to complement Lamine Yamal and Rafinha, the club is now looking at other targets. A few names being floated include Luis Díaz from Liverpool, though expensive. Dani Olmo, another Spaniard who has a release clause of around €60 million at RB Leipzig. Jadon Sancho, who is available from Manchester United, though his wage demands are high. And of course, João Félix, who is pushing hard to stay at Barca permanently. The club is also expected to promote talent from within La Masia, but Hansi Flick wants immediate impact players, not just prospects. Flick's challenge. Brain. For Hansi Flick, this is his first major challenge as Barcelona manager. The Nico snub isn't just a transfer miss, it's a symbolic moment. He's learning quickly how brutal and political La Liga transfers can be, especially with a club like Barça, where finances, fan pressure, and presidential politics all collide. Sources close to the German coach say he remains committed and optimistic, but he's also asked the board for clearer communication and less media noise around future transfer targets. He wants more privacy, less chaos, more planning. Easier said than done at FC Barcelona, right? Nico's side of the story. Balance scale. Now let's be fair. From Nico Williams' side, the renewal makes sense. He's 21. He's guaranteed playing time at Athletic Club. He's become a Spain international. And Athletic offered him an improved contract that includes a clause to leave in the future on his terms. By staying put, he avoids the pressure of a big money move, ensures continuity ahead of the World Cup, and strengthens his market value. Smart move, maybe, but it definitely comes at the cost of burning bridges with Barcelona. Mike. So, there you have it. Barca shocked. Flick disappointed. Bayern's honorary president speaking out. Nico Williams staying put.